I've stated in videos before how, personally, I'm just not a huge fan of ASMR videos. I find them to be a bit unsettling and like too close, too intimate for my liking. But the one exception to that the algorithm has caught on to, the algorithm was like, I do think this is sort of ASMR-esque, and I think you would like it, the algorithm said. That one exception has to be lockpicking videos.
Make me work for it a little bit. All right. So I actually have another one. This one's keyed different, so it should pick a little different. Go ahead and put this one in, and we're gonna put our 2-in-1 back at the top.
Like, I don't really know what they're doing, but it's pretty satisfying. This creator specifically, the account name is McNally Official. Pretty big creator, 2.5 million followers. Now, the one thing that's maybe even more interesting than the actual lockpicking videos themselves is something that I, as an occasional watcher of the genre, I've noticed. It's the fact that they every now and again get into drama with like the lock companies, because the lock company would be like, we made an unbreakable lock, we made an unstoppable force, and then the lock picker is like, I'm an immovable object, and you're actually very stoppable. So the first sort of side of this situation is McNally, who we've seen. So this is a TikTok from the lock company that is involved in this story. Let's see. I don't know, you gotta be careful with music. I've muted the music. Here is our lock. It's the best lock. It can lock a wheel. It can lock it can be on a car. And it's proven as a lock. So the 3rd of March, this company made this video right here.
A lot of you haters wrong. We've been getting a lot of comments saying that you can easily break off one of our latch pin locks, and today we're gonna
I love the truck. It's like a truck music.
debunk that. We're gonna put it through the ringer and show you how much it can handle. All right, first things first.
All right, so let's see how much this bad boy can handle.
We bypass these because there's just no way you're getting any type of bolt cutters in there to cut that plunger.
Too big. See, I'm a bit of an expert. I could tell that thing was clearly too big.
Now we're gonna get behind it. And there's
too big also. I should start another channel called Lockpicking Pinely. There's Pinely, Evil Pinely, and Lockpicking Pinely.
Almost no way that you could get any type of crowbar in.
Because it's too big.
We designed this latch pin lock so you
to be too small for a crowbar and the other thing.
Can't get anything in there.
Now, the comments to this are now deleted, and part of the reason to that was because this was one of the comments left on it. Let's introduce it to the McNally Official. And then they said, lol, those guys like the cheap, easy locks, lol, because they are easy and fast. We don't have cheap and easy locks. We have a lock that's too small for a crowbar. So a month later, McNally, I'm assuming, saw this in some capacity, and then decided to do a video attempting to tackle this untackleable lock.
And today we're gonna debunk that. We're gonna put it through the ringer.
So he's watching his video and he's drinking juice. He's drinking from a juice box while he's doing so, which is oddly menacing in a way. And then he shows the comment on the video, and let's see what happens. What is it? That's just a can? I guess that's smaller than all the other stuff that he was showing in the video. Wow, that was unbreakable. It seems like the immovable object was quite movable. He used a little bit of a can to do it. Just kind of jammed it in there and, it was all good. But the lock company, they were having none of that. They were like, no, nah. So they responded to that, trying to kind of, sort of, I guess, shimmy the lock themselves. Our latch pin lock isn't going anywhere. Our customers know we make the best product on the market. So they're drinking liquid death just to test it, because he was using liquid death in his video.
So we've had a little bit of controversy the past couple of days regarding our latch pin lock. We aren't afraid of it. That's our customer service, taking feedback from our customers to make the best product that we possibly can.
Okay, I want to see them try. Listen, man, I'm just here to see some lockpicking.
Let's be honest, because of our tight tolerances, you would have to take apart our lock, cut the perfect shim, just in order to potentially bypass one of our locks. And if you are concerned about your products potentially being shimmed, we do offer the Medico and Alloy deadbolt style locks, which cannot be shimmed at a premium because they are typically found in municipalities and government agencies. Hey, we appreciate you guys for the feedback, but you know what? Proven Industries and our latch pin lock isn't going anywhere.
Unshimmiable, according to him trying to do that. Can I get a playback of that? Let's see the shimmy attempt again.
And if you are concerned about your products potentially being shimmed,
It didn't work. That's what would happen if I tried to do it. A guy who doesn't know how to pick a lock. That would be the result of that as well. Yes. So then the lock company commented this on a video. Maya said that she's not sure which one, as their comments have been deleted on many a video. Sorry, McNally has been fooling people for years. Making a response video where you're like, well, it's highly unlikely that it will be easy to lock or whatever. Trying to debunk his debunking is one thing, but then like leaving a comment being like, he's been fooling people for years, like fully trying to discredit the guy's profession. It's one thing to try and do that by debunking a thing, and it's another thing by just saying, just trying to smear the person's name. So, you know, if you're saying something like this, you gotta back this up. He makes and edits his videos to make himself look good. The lock was altered, and we currently have a lawsuit against him. Again, this is very much a heft of a thing to prove. For the lies he has made, he will be exposed in court with a jury to decide. That's how confident we feel. So they feel very confident. They're like, this man, this lockpicking man edits his videos, and we are suing him for that, for editing his videos in a manipulative way. And they did file a lawsuit, the lockpicking copyright fight. So it's a pretty bizarre lawsuit. They both claim that McNally, the problem with his videos was copyright infringement, even though it's clearly transformative, right? The videos are clearly used in a way where he's playing upon them. But also it's defamation. They said both in the thing. They said, they allege that McNally made it appear easier than it is to bypass the lock and falsely presented the effort required. And in his official response, McNally said that the video accurately represented the effort required. They're like, no, come on. You just made it look easy. So then a month later, in May, late May, McNally made another video. And this was sort of in response to them calling him a liar and to the lawsuit and to all of that thing. So then he posted this video.
To get the box. So here we have the box that came out of the other box. Ace, liquid death.
He's kind of showing the whole thing unedited, right? Him getting it from Amazon and taking it out. So he drinks the can, to empty it out. He's showing the whole thing. I'm gonna skip around if that's all right with you guys. Opens it, he shows that it's a new thing.
Yep. Doesn't even work. Still
So they're like, it needs to be cut perfectly.
cut the perfect shim.
I think they said that in the last thing. It needs to be cut perfectly.
So, which is,
So there he is, kind of like eyeballing it.
just got to strip out. We're gonna round it out.
And let's see.
No math needed. Shim it into the back.
And is it gonna do it?
Make sure we're fully seated behind the latch. Give it a few pumps. There it is.
My God. So I guess that's why he was like, no, I felt like I've kind of represented it accurately. Because that video was barely edited as well. Hold up, they're suing you because you exploited a flaw and now they're mad? No, it's because there was an edit in the original video. God, to have the f***ing balls to be like, no, we really think that he lied. Like, it's such a high-risk thing to call a bluff on, because he could just then go and show him doing that, and then you're f***ed. Your whole case is out the goddamn window. You're busted. bucko. And believe it or not, the story didn't stop there. McNally posted this video 2 days later.
They contacted my wife's private number with a message that
They contacted his wife. Why is someone from this lockpicking company texting me? How did they get my number? They also called me.
appeared like they were trying to get a hold of me. I may have believed it was an accident, except they had already sent me a
Just want to say thanks and be prepared.
except they had
What'd they send his wife? Hi, I wanted to run some ideas past you. When is a good time to talk? That's weird.
the verified account where the video was uploaded. Over the next few days, the company and what appears to be at least one of their employees posted a bunch of comments.
You should start caring about your hairstyle for starters. Looks like a group of felons just something your hair and brushed it through.
They also posted a response video.
The f is this? Wait, is he in the background? Is he picking one of their locks again?
In this case, it's a spring latch which is located over here. There's nothing to do
Oh, did he do it again? Pretty good. Pretty good.
like your bathroom door. We even have a built-in ramp to make this job easier. There's 2 ways you can shim this lock open.
That's nice. You're getting a full detailed breakdown on how to break their lock. So then the McNally video started getting crazy.
The way it works is we have the
This video of just him picking a bunch of their locks.
little doohickey here on this side, and we can actually lock the core and then close it, which means it's a spring latch mechanism. And as long as you can
Is that another bit of a can?
access and manipulate either directly or mechanism, then you know that the core can be bypassed.
Amazing. I'm just very impressed at this point. I love lockpicking videos. So then again, this from the same article about the lawsuit on the 2nd of June. McNally was like making all these videos, just breaking their locks one by one. And so they asked the judge to take action immediately to stop any further videos to be released. But that was denied, so he didn't stop.
This is why it's important.
Maya said to just skip through this. She said that he breaks about 10 locks of this.
Assembly and put in.
That's
I
one.
feel like you can't quite.
Oh, that's another one. It's pretty good. This is one of the better ones on this that we've talked about on this channel. This is very good.
Which I'll show here is when I'm pulling on the shim, I kind of push with my thumb.
On the 7th of July, the lawsuit was voluntarily dropped. It was dismissed, and both parties have kind of gone on in their way. Because obviously, the thing that caused them like the most damage to their brand was suing him. Like, obviously, that was cost of damage to their money because they had to spend money on a lawsuit. And if their goal was to like sort of prevent a worse brand image, then suing a guy for being able to break your lock makes everyone aware that it's easy to pick your lock. So, you know, that's that. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. It's nice to have your company. You're a nice person to be around, you know? Sometimes you can be a bit much, but today was nice. Like and subscribe to teach me how to break into a car? I don't know.